Have you ever wanted a car that can drive on both land and can't fly?
Look, up in the sky, it's a bird!
It's a plane!
Ice cream, bring that ice, boy. Walk in, know that side, yeah, they can't tell me why.
So we have this whopping vehicle that can drive on both land and water for the mere price of 3.6 million.
I do not have the money, okay? Did you hear me?
Look at this beauty, ladies and gentlemen. Here we have the new Toreador vehicle. I'm going to do a 360 full and around of it. You have these butterfly wing doors that come with it. Not only the doors are partially glass as well, so you can see when you're driving in the water. You can see outside. You can see the sea. Did you catch my drift? No pun intended. And look. Look at this beauty. You can drive with the doors open like this, except I advise if you go to the ocean, you would probably have to put them down. Anyways, on top of that, I'm going to quickly show you guys the doors when they're completely closed. So let us close all the doors right now. So this is what the car looks like when the doors are closed. And before we head off into the ocean, we're going to be taking this baby to the mod shop. So off to the mod shop we go. We're going to be going over all the customization options, everything. So for the armor, of course, we're going to have the best armor. We're going to have the race brakes. For the bumpers, these are the different options. I don't really know if I like any of these. There's not that many crazy options for the bumpers. I mean, I guess I'll go for the secondary dash bumper personally. And then for the rear bumpers, we have all of these. There's not that much customization, it seems, with the car. It's crazy. So we have those, and then for the engine, of course, we're going to upgrade everything. And I'm going to be doing a speed comparison as well at the airport, but that will be towards the end of the video. We're going to be first going for the... Let me put my crew color on. We're going to be first going for... And then for the library, we have all these different options as well. I think I'm going to go for the camo because it kind of matches my presser. So I think I'm going to go for the rugged camo over there. And then we also have louvers over here. So these are the different options for the louvers. You have 11 different options to choose from. I think I'm going to go for primary sprint. I kind of like the way that looks most. That actually looks pretty nice as well, but that looks a little bit better in mine. And then we have the plates that you can customize them back, of course. We're going to go for yellow and black, man. Black and black. Black and yellow, black and yellow. Hey, you know what it is. Dude, I haven't thought of that. I haven't heard that song in ages, man. I used to be a bang day. Oh my goodness, oh my god, yo, I need to unlock this camo, 28 more turbo starts, oh my lord, I definitely need that. For the camos, we have these. I think I'm gonna go for the Shouter purple, dude, I'm not gonna lie, I kinda got that like midnight purple color, it's very nice, and I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. Then we can have the trim color as well. I think for the trim color, I'm gonna go ice white. Ooh, we could actually go, yeah, ice white. White on purple is probably the best, to be honest. Nothing else really fits that well. This actually kind of looks nice, but I don't know. I don't want my car to look like the inside, the slime, you know? So we're gonna go with frost white, ice white or frost white. The lenses, okay, there we go. Because I have the alien costume, right? And I have that pink eyeball that kind of messes with the color. I think I'm gonna go with frost white. The ice white was a little bit too much. And then the crew emblem actually fits. But it is still decide what I make crew emblem. And we have the raga rum. Okay, we're gonna put the sun strip on, and then we have a spoiler option as well to finish this baby off. So either we put this spoiler or we put the red one. I think we're gonna go with the red one. And then transmission, of course, we're gonna have the race transmission, turbo, wheels. I don't know if I want to customize the wheels. I guess I will, right? What do we have for the wheels? we just put dollar signs. This car did cost a lot of money. So if we go to the lowrider, yeah, we're gonna put that bling bling wheels on.
I'd guess her.
And then for the wheel color, we're gonna quickly put the pink rims on. Oh my god, look so, oh bro. We don't have the best of the best available yet. I guess we'll just go with the green. The lime green with the pink, man. Money man, money man. And tire enhancements, we gotta go for bulletproof tires. We have to have custom tires. And then we have that. We have all the customizations done real quick. Windows. You can also tint the windows, but I think that would defeat the purpose of this vehicle because you want to be able to see through your side, especially if you're exploring. Like some people like driving around in the ocean. There's not much. I think that for the window, you can also tint the windows, but I think that kind of defeats the purpose because you kind of want to be able to see through the windows when you're driving in the ocean. And just out of all the vehicles, this actually kind of looks cool. If you're riding around with your homies, cruising around Los Santos, this actually looks kind of nice. It adds a futuristic element to the car. Another cool thing about this car is it has a speed boost, so it is actually pretty good for drag races. It has insane acceleration if you consider that, and this is probably the max speed as you guys see over here. So it's not the fastest of cars, but it is pretty fast. It's definitely better than the overflooded Morgan. In water, it also travels at a pretty fast rate. And if you guys also want to use this in water, all you have to do is hold the right. You have to hold down right on the D-pad, and it'll switch to the aqua mode. And you can even use the aqua mode on land like that. I'm not sure if you can glide with the aqua mode, but it would be pretty sick. So for the last part, let's go test it out. Let's go drive into the ocean. Let's go dance with the fishes. So now this vehicle sounds like this, and of course there's going to be someone trying to blow me up. So I'm going to quickly disable my motorcycle vehicle. I'm going to go to custom mode, just so we don't get disturbed for this video. And I'm going to be driving right now at max speed, so you guys get to test out. For frame of reference, you guys can see how fast this car is. It's not the fastest car on the block, but it is pretty good. It is pretty fast for its purpose. Oh my goodness, that was close. It has pretty good speed. It has pretty good acceleration. It's not as fast as I would maybe like it to be, but I haven't really driven other cars for quite a long time. I generally drive around my oppressor, but it is definitely faster than the overflooded Morgan. That I can tell straight off the bat. That's the last car video I did was the overflooded Morgan, which was like for 2.1 mil. Definitely not worth it. But here we have the car, and now the moment of truth has arrived. In order to switch to submarine mode. The good thing about this car is it also has a treasure. It also has a sonar radar. So if you guys want to be, I don't know if you guys know this now, but ever since you have the submarine, you can use the submarine to scout for treasure on the map. Like if you check the mini map, there's some chests that show up. You can either use the submarine to check for the treasures on the mini map. You can use the new mini submarine vehicle as well that you can buy for the submarine, the Adversera, which I'll also make a video on tomorrow, to search for the treasure, and you can use this car. So this car's speed is actually pretty good. It's pretty useful. Like let's say if you're going to be doing the scuba diving missions, or you're going to be doing the preps where you need to get like the thermal charges and they're underwater, this would be a pretty good car to use because you could just drive underwater. You could probably pick up the thermal charges in this car if you can position it right, and you can just drive away. Whereas generally you would have to get a scuba suit, drive a boat, then you would have to get out of the boat, you would have to pick up the thermal charges, get back in the boat, but when you get back in the boat there's helicopters above you, right? So if you're doing this solo, that could be another good use for this. But overall, this car is pretty good. As you guys see, we have the crush depth, so we can't go too far down, but has a pretty good speed. I don't really have a frame of reference for how fast it's traveling underwater, but let's just go back to the top and see how it acts as a boat as well. It's actually pretty nice. It's my first vehicle that can actually change. It seems a little bit slow, I don't know, but for 3.6 mil, it's a tough one. Is it worth it for 3.6 mil, or is it not worth it for 3.6 mil? I just want to see how fast it travels when we're on the surface of the water. As you guys see, we're actually moving relatively fast. I'm not gonna lie, it's a cool addition to have. If you have the money to spend on it, like I have, like now still 109 mil left over. If you have the money to spend on it, I would definitely go for it if I were you guys. It doesn't seem like we can float on top. I thought we could drive this maybe like a boat, you know? But it doesn't seem like we can do that. But here is somebody's yacht, man. They flexing on us, chat. They flexed. Alright, but here is a frame of reference on how fast it's moving. So it does move pretty fast, right? But I don't know if it's definitely worth 3.6 mil. I mean, it's a cool addition to have. If you're into the treasure hunting aspect of this, I haven't done treasure hunting yet, so I don't know how much it's going to give me, like how much a treasure chest would give you in terms of money. But it could definitely be worth it. Oh, you can also boost with the car. Okay. And then you just hold down the L. Okay, so you can actually boost with L3. Let's go take a look at that real quick. So just have to hold down right on the D-pad if you guys want to switch it to this mode. And then you can also boost it with L3. I didn't know that. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, oof! Look, we have a piece of treasure over here. Oh, you have to press R3 to... Okay, so R3 is for the treasure. And this is the treasure that we're gonna pick up right now. And as you guys see, we have found 1 out of 10 hidden caches, which gives me 7,500. Probably you can track how many hidden crates, caches you found each day by the so you can make up to $75,000 per day getting the hidden caches. Maybe if you find all 10, there's a little bit of a bonus set. Have it, ladies and gentlemen, whether it be drag racing, driving at high speeds, or flexing at for your friends at a pool party. The Toreador is a pretty cool addition to have to your vehicle collection, and I definitely recommend dropping a 3.6 mil if you have it on this car. I think it's a pretty neat car. It's my first car that can actually drive on both water and land, and I definitely don't regret this purchase. I think it's a cool addition, and if you're a collector in this game, definitely get it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Your boy Cozy.